I got my Google Adsense pin in Nigeria. Okay, although not in Lagos. Okay. Hey guys, I'm so excited. So I just got it. Let me open it. So let me open it for the first time. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. Remove from the edges. Remove from the edges. You guys, my pin is inside. My Google pin is inside. God, I am so excited. Honestly, this video will be very helpful to all YouTubers, okay, most especially beginners or those that YouTube have sent have sent a mail to go and pick their Google Adsense pin. Okay, so this video is going to be very helpful to all YouTubers, okay, especially if you've not gotten your own Google Adsense pin. You guys can see it. You guys can see it right here. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you what you need to know, how you should enter your address so you'll be able to get this Google pin, you know, safely and easily and on time. You know, YouTube used to give time limits. YouTube used to give at least 4 months for you to get your pin and enter it in your YouTube dashboard. Okay, so I'm going to share with you what you need to look out for, what you need to do to be able to get this pin very easily. Okay, and what you should do if you are not able to get this pin, you know, after trying and you could not get it, because you have the option of applying for this pin 3 times. So if you, let's say you apply for the first one and you did not receive, you apply for the second one, you did not receive, you apply for the third one and you did not receive. Okay, I'm also going to tell you what you need to do so that you will not lose your channel. Okay, so first of all, I got a mail, you know, from YouTube that they have sent my pin on September 2024, September this year. So I went to the post office. You know, there are so, in my state there are so many post office. So I went to 2 different post offices, like where they have office, and they told me that I should go to the main night post office in my state, the main night post office. Okay, because they said that is where all mails coming to this state comes. Okay, so I went to the night post office, the head office. So when I got to the head office, they searched and they told me that they didn't see it. I was kind of disappointed though at first, because I was thinking that once YouTube sent me a mail and I go to the night post, okay, YouTube sent me a mail and I waited for 3 weeks. Okay, I waited for 2 weeks after they sent me that mail before going to the night post office. So when I got there, they told me that they did not receive any pin from me. I was like, does it mean these people doesn't receive pin? You know, I was kind of disappointed and I was afraid at the same time. Because in my mind I was like, what if they didn't eventually send my pin or see my pin or whatever. So they even told me that they used to receive so many pins and they have searched. I was like, okay. So I left. After like another 2 weeks, then October, 2nd week of October, I went back again. They said I should write my name. I should write a name, my name and my address, the address that I used when applying for this pin. So I wrote it. So they told me that once it arrives, they're going to call me. I said okay. I left. I waited for call. I did not see call. I was scared. So I went back home and I applied for, you know, for another pin. I applied for another pin. So when I was applying for another pin, I found out that I made a mistake in the code. That's the postal code that I used in the first pin that I applied for. So this is what I need you to take notes of. Okay, if you're a YouTuber or you've received a mail from YouTube, this is what I need you to take notes. Okay, when applying, you should be you should do your research properly to know that you're putting the correct postal code for your location. Okay, for example, each state in Nigeria has their own unique postal code. Okay, for example, in Enugu state in Nigeria, their postal code is 40001. Okay, 40001, I think, is a general postal code for Enugu. Then in each local government have their own special postal code. So you need to, when you're applying for your own pin, First of all, you need to do your research. Make sure that the postal code that you're putting is the postal code, where your local government is, peculiar to the local government you are in. You get? So, for example, you are in Enugu state, right? You have to look for postal code, and you are in, let's say, in Enugu North. So you look for postal code that Enugu North people use, so that once you enter your address, whatever address that you live in Enugu North, you'll be able to use that postal code of Enugu North to enter your own channel. So irrespective of any state that you're in, you need to look for research. Me, I did my research in Google. I searched for the main postal code from Google. So they brought out the postal code peculiar to the local government that I live in. So I entered it. I entered my street address. And this Google, another thing you need to bear in mind is this: when you go to the postal office, they are going to ask you for your name, the name that this Google pin is going to come with. This Google pin is not going to come with your YouTube name. That's another mistake that people make. When they go to postal office, they'll be telling those that work in postal office their YouTube name. Meanwhile, this Google pin, I just found out after receiving my own, this Google pin doesn't come with your YouTube name. Okay, like my YouTube name is Omeje TV. In this whole letter now, they didn't write Omeje TV here. They didn't write my YouTube channel name. What they wrote here is the name in my ID card. That is my official name. So the name that they are going to write, the name that this letter is going to come with, is the official name in your ID card. You remember that you're going to enter your ID card when you want to verify your ID, right, with YouTube. So this Google pin is going to come with your official name, the official name that is in your ID. Do you get? So it's not going to come when you go to postal office. Don't tell them your YouTube name. Don't give them your YouTube name. Give them your official name, right? Your official name. That is what this letter is going to come with. It's not going to come with a YouTube name. Then it's not going to come with the address. It's not going to come with your home address, the address that you added when applying for this pin. And I noticed something. This pin came with the second postal code that I entered. So it did not come with that first postal code that I used, that I made a whole lot of mistake. Okay, it came with the main official postal code of the local government that I live in. So when sending this letter, they made use of the second application that I did, because that was the correct thing. So when you want to make your own application for the first time, make sure you enter the correct postal code, because it's the postal code that is the main thing. The postal code that is the main thing. Okay, so this is the name that the postal officers that work there, they say that I should write my name and the address that I use in applying this for this thing, so that when it comes, they will call me. Although they did not call me, but I went back again this November, and fortunately it was there. It has come. It has landed. The eagle has landed. Okay, so this is what you need to bear in mind as a YouTuber that wants to apply for his or her Google pin. Okay, so what you need to do again is this. What you need to know again concerning this Google Adsense pin is this: this pin is not going to come the same month that YouTube sent you a mail, especially if you're living outside Lagos, Nigeria. It's not going to come the same month that you received the mail. For example, I received my first mail from YouTube that they have sent my pin, in September, and I collected it today in November. Third week of November. This is third week of November. So September, October, November. So it took 3 months for me to receive this. After receiving mail in September, then I got it third week, in fact 4th week of November. So it took 3 good months. So if you receive a mail from YouTube, let's say in September, in a month, you have to wait for you have to be expecting this pin as from the 2nd month after receiving a mail from YouTube. You need to start expecting this mail from the 2nd month. Okay, don't think you will receive it the same month that I got a mail from YouTube, especially if you're living outside Lagos, because this pin will get to Lagos Night Post Office first before they will start distributing it to other states. You get, for example, those in Enugu, the NIPOS office in Lagos, they will be the one to separate it into different states and distribute it to the relevant states. Okay, so when you receive a mail from YouTube on the first month, you need to be expecting it from the second month. And if you go to the NIPOS office in the second month and they say they did not see it, then you need to reapply immediately. And when reapplying, cause check the mistake you made, most especially from postal code that you entered. So you'll be able to know that the postal code I entered is the postal code I entered is the correct postal code for the local government in the state that you're living in. Okay. So I hope this video will be a guide to you, okay, when you want to apply for your own Google PIN and when you're expecting your own Google PIN. Okay. And one last thing, once you receive a mail, I received 2 mails from YouTube. When I applied for the first one, they told me they have sent it. I didn't see it. I reapplied again. They told me, so I received 2 mails. And when I didn't give it, I almost gave up. I was expecting. I was so afraid. So I know at some point you'll be afraid, you'll be disappointed. But my dear, calm down. As long as you enter the correct postal code, you're definitely going to get it. Okay. Good luck and thank you for watching. Bye.